Caleb, this is Coach Smart from ABC Baseball Camps, here to do your hitting evaluation. We're going to talk about your setup, your plane of your swing, your position at contact, how you get your lower half involved, and your finish. Okay, so let's get started talking about your setup. We're going to click you forward here so I can see where you're going to go. Okay, so from a setup standpoint, Caleb, that's really good. Nice square stance. Good wide base for the foundation of your swing. And your hands are in a high enough position for you to create a downward angle to your swing plane. So that all looks really good. Let's see what happens here when you just take your stride. Okay, real short, which is fine. You don't transfer weight, which is even better. You're still square. Let's check your swing plane. Starts down. Okay. I don't see any issue with your swing plane at all. Your barrel gets flat where it's supposed to. You know, right through here. That's where you need the barrel to be flat. Through that contact area, so that's good. Let's check your position at contact. Okay, good L there. Good angle with your right arm. Head's in a good position behind the barrel. This angle here is real good for your back leg. And the angle of your front foot is very good. So, not a lot to complain about there. Looks very good. Let the ball travel pretty good there. Hitting that ball just off your front hip, so that's good. Let's look at your finish. Good distance between the knob of your bat and your body there. Looks like your hands are going to center field. Another good thing. Nice high one-handed finish. No problem there, Caleb. That looks good. We just want to talk about a couple things on your lower half. Okay. I'm just gonna click this. Let's watch another swing and see how repeatable you are. Okay, a little more out front on that swing, but still, that position right there is very good. If you were hitting the ball right there, that'd be dynamite. That'd be perfect. Excuse me. Okay, so let's take a look at your lower half here, what your lower half's doing. Okay? The goal here, Caleb, is to drive this knee down to the inside of that front foot. Okay? Now, how do you tell if you're driving that knee down hard enough? Okay? The way I look at it, the way I watch for it, is I watch your front foot to see if it looks like you're working hard to keep it on the ground, or is it just laying there dead, or is it actually turning? And it appears to me that there doesn't seem to be a lot of resistance there. I think you could create more resistance on your front foot. I don't see you, having a hard time keeping that on the ground. So I think one of the reasons for that is that when you get to here, you're already on your back foot, you're already on your toe. Okay? That's going to make it more difficult for you to drive that knee down at a kind of force and kind of exertion you need to have. You need to get to the ball of your foot there. To the ball of your foot instead on your toe. Now here, your foot actually comes off the ground, which isn't a bad thing. It shows that you're driving your knee, and it shows that you're transferring weight. But then you go back to your toe. You know, if you were on the ball of your foot right there, you'd have a much easier time of driving that knee down and driving that knee hard in the front side. The more exertion you put on that back knee towards that front foot, the more you resist against it rolling over or twisting open, okay, the better off you're going to be. You're going to create more bat speed, which means more power. So what we're trying to do as hitting instructors is trying to get kids to use all of their body to hit with. You know, you look like you got a pretty big upper body, your biceps look pretty big, but they're not as big as your thighs. And we got to get that back side of yours involved in that swing, get those thighs involved in your swing, and really drive that knee down. Okay, you'll see great strides. And I mean, I have a son playing in college. It went from 139 pounds to 180 pounds. He went from hitting 1 home run his junior year to 17 senior year by just getting his lower half involved in his swing. So he really is on the ball of that foot when he turns. At contact, he's going to be right about there with his back foot. I mean, he's really driving. He's really staying on that ball of that foot because he can exert more force on that back knee. But there's a lot of big leg guys that will take their foot from off the ground because they're pushing so hard. So it looks like you're doing an okay job there. Like I said, I think it would just behoove you to try to get on the ball of your foot a little bit more. But from a swing plane standpoint, from a setup standpoint, I love what you do with your short stride. You're nice and wide already. Your head, let's show your head here. You know, it hardly moves at all. Nice pitch. I mean, that head, you're going down, you're compressing down at the baseball, everything we want from a hitter. So, like I said, the only thing I can see, man, is just trying to get on the ball of your foot a little more so you can do whatever you can to exert some pressure. When you finish hitting for 15, 20 minutes, or half an hour, that front leg of yours, both legs should be a little bit sore from the amount of pressure you're putting on your legs when you're driving down like that. But Kayla, I think you're on your way to becoming a great hitter. I really do. I like what you do. I don't think there's a lot I want to mess with from a change standpoint, other than that back foot at contact. So keep up the good work. You're doing a great job. Look forward to seeing you at another ABC baseball camp.